All right, welcome back. Now I'm a little pressed for time, so I won't be too long on this live stream, and I just wanted to focus on this story. I just read this story for the first time a few minutes ago, and it looks like it was posted to to Twitter about 3 hours ago. And it has already gotten 12,000 views. 12,000 views in a little over 3 hours. I think that's pretty good. And because they're getting all these views, I figured I would respond to the article. Now, you see the title or the post: Animal behaviorists visit primary school to teach children how to approach a dog and when not to. Now keep in mind, this is in the UK. And this dog behaviorist, her organization, the school, and the media, this is all their response to the increase in dog attacks on children in the UK. This is their response to the increase in dog attacks in the UK.
For some of these children, this is the closest they have ever been to a dog. Here at Finbury Primary School, they're being taught how to approach a dog safely and how to read the signs that might suggest not to approach at all.
So already you see they're on the wrong path already, because a dog should not even be in the school. And if you're talking about safety, you're supposed to be teaching them to avoid dogs, not walk up to them. Again, this is not my opinion. This is a fact that can be proven, that gets proven. It's proven every day. The people who walk up to dogs are going to be attacked, not the people who don't walk up to them. I mean, they can get attacked too, but they'll have to be chased. Most people who are attacked are people who are not trying to avoid dogs. People who know dogs are in the area and either don't care or are enjoying the presence of those dogs. If you want to increase safety, you teach them to stay away from dogs. There's no way around that. You're miseducating them. There's no way around that. And this is what you're paying your tax dollars for. And you can tell these kids are very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable around these things.
Signs that might suggest not to approach at all.
And we've heard adults say that they have a hard time reading the signs. So how on earth do you expect a child to read these signs? Like I said before, even if you see these stupid signs, it's too late. They are in attack mode. They're in attack mode already. So what are they doing here? They're encouraging endangerment. They're encouraging attacks. Some of these comments you've seen online for people who said that they're trying to increase dog attacks. It's hard to deny with stuff like this. Some of these kids would not go around a dog. But after this little classroom session, now they might go up to a dog and then they become attacked. So they would be attacked based on their influence.
That might suggest not to approach at all. Dog behavior experts have come in to equip these pupils with the skills that might make a big difference.
You see the narrative they're on? They want to respond to dog attacks on children, so they want to paint the children as the cause of the attacks. That's flat out what they're doing. That's why they're only focusing on the child's behavior and how they approach and what the child does. Listen, they're going to say it.
Hopefully we've given them lots of tips and ideas on how they should be approaching a dog, what they can do if they're nervous as well. You don't always have to go up and say hi, but the most important thing is always ask permission before you go and say hello to her.
She said most important thing. The most important thing, always ask permission. But yet, she can't give you not one example where a child asked for permission and was totally safe. You know, they talk as if some type of force field generates around the child after they ask for permission and get it. There's still nothing there to protect you. And if you're walking up to the dog, you're now in greater danger of being attacked. So these behaviorists, what they're doing is encouraging attacks. You'll be more likely to be attacked by a dog listening to these people. Far more likely listening to these people than you would be listening to me. Wow, so misinformation at the highest level. This is crazy.
Is always ask permission before you go and say hello to her.
No. Stay away from them. Don't go near them. Go in the opposite direction. What is wrong with y'all? Do y'all want the kids to be safe or not? This is what I'm sick of. This zoinked out brainlessness. Do you want them to be safe or not? Do you want them to not be torn apart by dogs or not? If so, you tell them to stay away from dogs. What is wrong with y'all? Acting like zombies out here. What is wrong with y'all? God, these people need to sit down. Listen, man, people like this, you have no business standing in front of crowds of people saying anything. People like this need to be quiet. This is real bad. Okay, this is their great response to this increase in dog attacks in the UK.
Someone's dog.
There are 12 million dogs in the UK. That's a 2 million rise since the pandemic. So there's loads of dogs. Dogs are everywhere. So children are interacting with dogs, even if they don't have a dog at home. They're interacting with them in the park when they're...
That is a lie. What are you talking about, dingbat? You dingbat, shut up. Interacting with them at the park. What are you saying? That everybody interacts with dogs, even if you don't have a dog? That's exactly what she just said. I don't interact with dogs. What is you talking about?
Children are interacting with dogs, even if they don't have a dog at home. They're interacting with them in the park when they're riding their bikes. So it's...
What in the world is she talking about? So let's just move past that bold-faced lie that everybody has to interact with dogs. Even if that is true, you don't teach them to go up to the dogs. You don't teach them to go near the dog. The dog is the source of the danger. This cannot be real. This can't be real. This the type of lecture y'all need. And the young people know this is the truth. I don't know why y'all sitting up here lying to them. And thank goodness for you too. That way other adults can put the truth out there. And listen, the young people hear me talking, they're going to know I'm telling the truth. They're going to know y'all lying because they know it, even on the spot in real time.
They're interacting with them in the park when they're riding their bikes. So it's really important that we teach them how to interact with them.
So they're using this assumption that everybody has to interact with dogs as the basis for them bringing these dogs into the school. Oh, we're bringing the dogs into the school and forcing them on all of the students Because even if they don't have dogs, everybody has to interact with dogs. This is pure nuttery. I don't know where this school is. If your child goes, to get them out of this school. Get them out of this school right now. These nutters, they have no shame.
Safely to avoid.
Wait, what?
Important that we teach them how to interact with them safely.
Important that we teach them how to interact. No, y'all know what this is. This is just them trying to produce more dog lovers for the future. Their goal is to get these kids to love dogs. This ain't got nothing to do with no safety. Because again, if you want a child to be safe, you big dummy, you don't tell your child to go up to a dog when they see one, you idiot. There ain't no way you can make that make sense. Could you imagine? For some odd reason, chaos strikes, and you have to tell your 10-year-old child to walk across town. Would you tell them to go up to a dog if they see one? You think that would be a smart thing to do? Y'all shouldn't be teaching kids to go up to dogs. What is wrong with y'all?
To avoid any issues at all.
I mean, last year, 1,700 children were admitted to hospital with dog bites. That was an increase from the year before. We really just want to be able to show children how to approach dogs. Really just want to be able to show children how to approach dogs.
Listen, you can't give me an example in the UK where a child was attacked after they approached a dog in the wrong way. So what are you talking about?
How to read their body language in order to change their behaviour, and
how to read the dog's body language in order to change the child's behavior, because the dog's body language is in response to the child's behavior or misbehavior. Did I get that right or no? I think that's right. That's right. Let's listen again. That's what she said, and that is what she meant.
The year before, we really just want to be able to show children how to approach dogs, how to read their body language in order to change their behaviour and hopefully stop this increasing number of dog bites.
So that's how you stop the increase in dog attacks on kids in the UK.
With dog bites. That was an increase from the year before. We really just want to be able to show children how to approach dogs.
Show them how to approach dogs. This would make sense if you had a number of reports where kids ran up to a dog right before they were attacked by it. Listen, I report on dog attacks. If I were to report on attacks like that, that would make me look bad. You see, that would make me look incompetent, like I don't know what I'm talking about. The only reason my channel exists is because you don't see that. So what are you talking about?
Show children how to approach dogs, how to read their body language in order to
how to read their body language,
change their behaviour.
In order to change the child's behavior. So she's assuming that any discomfort that the dog allegedly feels is coming from the child's behavior. Exactly what I've been saying this whole time. This is a sick, crazy, anti-child witch type of cult. The craziest thing I ever discovered on this planet. Wow. Best behavior online dog training. I'm going to look a little deeper into this in these people.
Yeah, and hopefully stop this increasing number.
So the dog attacks in the UK are the result of child misbehavior. Now, I'm just the person who reports on dog attack cases. And as you can see, I never report on a dog attack that was provoked. They've all been unprovoked. And don't tell me that they were provoked, I just didn't see it, because the ones that we do see are all unprovoked. Do you understand? The dog attacks where we do have video footage, they're all unprovoked. So when I read in an article that an attack was unprovoked, I believe it, based on the fact that all of the footage, they're unprovoked. But this lady is saying no. When kids are attacked, it is because the child was misbehaving, violating the dog in some way. That's their narrative.
Change their behaviour and hopefully stop this increasing number of dog bites.
For lots of children, they don't have dogs at home or the opportunity to experience dogs on a day-to-day basis. So by bringing the dogs into the school,
you violate them. Wow, you utter supreme nutter. She just sat here and admitted that many of the kids in this school don't have dogs at home. And she is saying that that's the very reason why they're bringing dogs into the school. How much of a violation is that? Maybe they don't have dogs at home because they're allergic. Maybe they have cynophobia. Maybe they just don't like dogs. This should be against the law. I don't understand this. You should not have the right to force dogs on the people. And you forcing these kids to touch these things, making them form a line to take turns touching them. What is wrong with you sick nutters? This is why I will never have nothing to do with these disgusting people. Lord, what is wrong with these beasts? You are like animals. You're like dogs yourselves. You sick freaks. Don't you touch me. God.
opportunity to experience dogs on a day-to-day basis. So by bringing the dogs into the school, the children have that interaction, the opportunity to ask questions from the professionals.
They don't need to ask no questions. The only thing you need to be telling them is that when you see a dog, stay away from it. Do not walk up to it. Do not approach it. Try to create space between yourself and the dog. It's very simple. That's very simple advice. What is wrong with y'all? And it works. Y'all's plan is to not only continue to get them attacked, but to get more of them attacked.
Dogs into the school, the children have that interaction, the opportunity to ask questions from the professionals. It will equip the children with more life skills, and we follow a life skills curriculum within the school.
Equip them with life skills? Wow. Get a load of this freak. Wow.
And we follow a life skills curriculum within the school.
And the hands-on approach has helped these youngsters work out what they should do when a dog starts running towards them.
You have to stay still as a tree and look back and don't look at them.
Stay still as a tree and look back and don't look at them.
And what they shouldn't do.
Run and scream.
How sad is this? They're telling the kids all of this stuff, which is another way of telling the kids, we're not going to get rid of the dogs for you. For your safety? I don't think so. That's exactly what they're telling them. The parents, all of them. Yeah, so you better just stay still. Well, a dog runs toward you, you better just stand still and don't look at it. Ugh, disgusting, primitive savages. Wow. I shouldn't be surprised anymore.
Do not run at dogs and pet them by the side of their face.
Oh, do you hear him? regurgitating that dog behaviorist nuttery logic. Rub it on the side of its neck and all this nonsense. No, stay away from it.
Run at dogs.
He said never run at dogs. Over here reciting the nonsense that these nutters done told him.
And pet them by the side.
And pet them on the side. Man, these people. I know I've reported over 1,000 dog attack cases by now. I never heard of no child running up to no dog and being attacked. Petting it the wrong way. Where y'all getting this information from?
With their face. So they can be...
When you give advice, you supposed to base it on the information you got available. That's what I thought. Okay, maybe y'all in an alternate universe that I have not slipped into yet.
Kind and...
Whoa, let's back this up. Y'all hear that?
Pet them by the side of their face. So they can be kind and to treat them well.
So the dogs can be kind and treat them well. Boy, wow. Don't run up to them. Pet them on the side so that they can be kind and be nice to you. What?
Their face. So
He said don't touch them on the head or the face. Wow.
What they shouldn't do.
run and scream. Do not run at dogs. And pet them by the side of their face. So they can be kind and to treat them well. Don't scream, don't run.
Look, this is nothing but blame the child, blame the kids. The kids did it. They did something. They ran at the dog. They agitated it. Bunch of sick suspected zoophiles. This is insanity. This is Satanism. This is all of that. Baphomet, everything. This is the sickest, most evil culture on this planet. You are a fool. Anybody who can't see that, I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody who is a part of this culture right here.
Stand still and don't look at the dog.
The lessons learned here has helped children.
Look at how that boy, how fast he wanted to get away from that dog. Notice how he just rubbed on it just because he was instructed to. And look at that. Like, okay, I did what you wanted, now leave me alone. And she calls him back like a nutter and forces him to feed it. Wow. Oh, disgusting. Oh God. I can't take no more. That's enough. That is enough. I can't take no more of these disgusting people. These are not people. You nutters, you are not the same as me. I'm not the same as you. Thank you very much. Big shout out to everybody able to join me for this brief live stream. And I hope to see you on the next as we continue with this crusade.